I've said before that I'm a guy who games when I get home after a stressful, long day at work, or just a day at work. I'm in restaurants. That's just the only kind we have. And with Apex being in kind of a rage-inducing space where Ranked has led the sweats to pubs, and Call of Duty putting out games that nobody wants, and Halo only being fun with friends, and I only have the kind that work normal human hours, I've been hard-pressed to find a truly wind-down sort of experience. Even when I was playing Far Cry for the last video, Powerwash Simulator here that we're talking about today got 20 minutes at every night before bed to just kind of wind me down a little bit. I'm Colin, your Game Pass guru. Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today we're discussing Powerwash Simulator. Now, there have been quite a few games in the Zen game category that we've discovered here on the channel. Frankly, it's a category that I only discovered at the start of this channel. One of the games in that category that I am absolutely adoring is today's Powerwash Simulator. Don't click away too quick. I know on the surface what you think this is, no pun intended. This game has so much more to offer than you think. You might initially believe that all this game is an opportunity to virtually wash dirt off of different surfaces. And what it really is an opportunity to virtually wash dirt off of different surfaces with pinpoint precision and painstaking detail, providing a weird kind of OCD brain back scratch sensation that I can't really describe, but I haven't felt this satisfied, well, in quite a while. As you've come to expect, I have a hard time just explaining with words what I'm talking about, so let's look at this. When you first load into the game, you're presented with your pressure washing company van, and it is filthy. This is where you're going to learn the ropes of how your pressure washer works, with being able to look in different ways, control your aim from various angles, and how the different nozzles work in different scenarios. This is a first-person shooter. Look at the bottom right. You see, you can crouch and go prone, like you're really sniping the dirt. Don't judge the game from this section that you see here. That achievement is what I was chasing. I cleaned this whole van using only the red nozzle, or the super fine point. So I really committed to getting that achievement. It was a lot of work. Moving on. After you clean the van, you're whisked away to your first job. Each one of these jobs you're going to go on for the next 70 to 100 hours differs in its looks, as well as the challenges that you will encounter. There's a need for either step stools, ladders, or scaffolding, depending on the layout of the area. Each item in the world you're cleaning has a different value in the cash that you're paid for having cleaned it, as well as a bonus for finishing the entire job. You also appear to have a dirt-killing superpower, since you basically have like a dirt scan ability, which you can use to really get into the nitty-gritty of it all. Once you see the challenges a job will present, you're given the opportunity to visit the store as you desire. In here, you can either upgrade your washer or buy cleaning solutions, which work on different surfaces, allowing you to kind of shortcut getting through the tougher grime presented on the different surface types you'll clean. Listen, this game's a tougher sell than normal in using my words, which I've been honest about the fact that I'm not great at, so I don't know how to convey properly just how relaxing this is. There's been a lot of confusion in the gaming space regarding the use of the word simulator recently. You remember we did Deer Simulator here, which had fuck all to do with being a deer, and then there's Goat Simulator, which, as I said in Deer Simulator, you've heard of if you haven't lived under a rock. Regardless of how you feel about either of those games, this is more in line with Lawnmower Simulator. You're actually getting the experience advertised to you in the title. Now, granted, we probably don't want to do these chores in real life, but this lets us sit in the cool, calm of our air conditioning and kind of fall into that Reddit thread or TikTok post symmetry of oddly satisfying. We get to clean. We get to see productivity. There is no losing. There is just success, and you get to see it laid out before you in every moment of this game. On the technical side, everything in this game does what you want it to do. Input is tight, visuals are simple but clean, no pun intended. and they convey all the information needed to succeed in the job. Achievements are not going to be easy to come by. You will commit to playing this game for a while, and playing it in a way that's a little different than you may be anticipating going into it. This game's going to require full commitment if you expect to get all 1,000 gamer score. I will never. But in what I'm kind of determining to be the biggest compliment that I can give to a game, this is staying on the hard drive. I see no reason that I will ever stop playing. Not to mention, they have a robust co-op mode, as well as after you've completed a mission, you're able to go back and do it in challenge mode. Some of the challenges are time trials. Some of them are things like water conservation challenges, to do it without a certain kind of chemical and with a limited amount of water. This is a fascinating addition to the gameplay, and it extends its life well beyond the 100 hours that you're already going to be looking at if you want to beat the game in the first place. Then you get into the expansion of being able to clean special projects, things like a locomotive. That's rad. The Mars rover in an actual replica setting. Wild. Super cool. I don't know how else to sell you on this game. If you're on Game Pass, which you probably are because you're here, give it a try. If I'm super wrong, come back to the video, leave a comment, and tell me how wrong I was. Otherwise, I think you're going to have a great time with this one. As always, I appreciate your support. If you've liked the video, please feel free to like the video. If you haven't subscribed, you could, because we're going to have another video sooner than you think. Join us over on twitch.tv/sorrybtr, where the O is a 0. Playing through all kinds of Game Pass games, but some of the more long-form, story-driven ones. I appreciate you guys so very much, and until next time, see ya!